This is really great. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to look now at the mDeck and exactly how the magic works using the memorized deck. Sarah, did you know that the mDeck doesn't just mean the magic deck? It means the memorized deck.
That
so
makes sense.
I actually memorized an entire deck of cards. Now, not every magician can do that. That's hard work, okay? So I built an app for people to work at memorizing their deck while they're able to do the same magic that a magician who has memorized the deck can do. Does that make
Fancy.
sense? Yeah. It is, it is. So here's the app, and the viewers will see this on the screen in a moment. And here's the deck. The deck is not in any way trick at all. It's a totally normal deck of cards. And the order is prescribed, and by me, memorized, but it's an exact order. And I'll show you how to get into
your app?
by the app. And so we can go like that, and we'll pull up in a moment. We'll pull up this app on the screen, and any card we touch comes into the main frame here, and it's locked in its own window now. But if I close that window, it goes back to the spread of cards. And if the magician knows how to do this, they swipe up here and a menu appears. So if I tap menu number 1, I'm now going to touch any card here, and the next card will show. So let's just say I touch the 3 of spades. So the next card after it is going to show. Does that make a little bit of sense? Every card is in that order. So if I wanted to put this deck in this order, I would go like this. Close this out, tap it, and the next card is going to be this.
Wow.
Exactly. Exactly.
Wow.
And the next card is going to be that. And so all you got to do is tap each one and find it and put it here, right? Just do that when you're watching, a TV show, right?
Very foolproof.
It's easy. It's foolproof. Exactly.
I think my dog could do it.
Your dog could do this. Yeah, it's mechanical repetition. Go wrong. 9 of hearts. So you just keep going through until you're done. And when you're done, it will be, I promise, in this exact order. So that means any card Sarah picks.
Should I look at it?
Yes. Okay. Is going to be possible to find by touching a certain card. Do you know which card I would want to touch if I wanted to find your card? Did I get your card?
You did.
The King of Spades in this case.
Oh, goodness.
Isn't that something? So I'm looking at the bottom. So whatever card you pick, it doesn't matter. As long as the card next to it
It's in the right order.
is the one that I tap. And it's in the right order, right? So I put it on the bottom, which means your card should be here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in other words, any card you pick, the card right before it is going to go to the bottom. So you take that one, and I put this one right here, and everything above it, the one that was above your card, that goes on the bottom, which means your card belongs right there on the bottom. So all I got to do now is look at this card really quickly when I'm moving my hands around. And then I got to tap that card. Sarah, it's that easy. Watch this. Do you want to tap it this time? You tap it. Okay, and flip that up. Oh my goodness. It's so cool.
But there's no way.
So there's no way, right? And now, and even telling you, right, it's still like, oh, wow, wow.
My
Okay.
mind still can't comprehend.
Right, right. So in good settings, like we were in the other night at the Blue Fox Drive-In, the best movie
Phenomenal.
theater, phenomenal movie theater.
Phenomenal place.
Seriously.
You meet the best people.
Oh, yes, yes. At the Blue Fox Drive-In Theater. Well, we were watching Wish. Anyway, anytime you find the bottom card, you could tap it, and then you find the card on the top. So if I tap the bottom card, the top card would be the 2 of diamonds, right? So any card someone picks,
Wow.
as long as it's in this order, the card just there, right before their card, which goes to the bottom, tells me what their card is. Now, if you didn't see it, folks, it's the 9 of hearts. So I'm looking for the 9 of hearts. I can also pretend that that's not it and go back to scrolling, but tap it and then wave my hand. And then it looks like magic.
It all looks like magic.
Yes. Menu 2 is the one where I wrote on the cards.
Mm-hmm. I do
I
remember that.
really like that one. And here's how it works. You start with your mDeck, whichever deck you're using, in order. And the order is reversed. So this is 50. This is card number 1, but it's at the 52nd. It's at the bottom. Card 1 is at the bottom. And you count this way, 1 to 52 up the deck. So here's 52. All right, so that's the order, the reversed order. What somebody does is they cut the cards about in the middle. You say that and you hope that they cut somewhere near the middle.
Well, that was a little bit,
Yeah.
off from
Little, that's, maybe you could have done 4 more cards. Yeah, it's a little above. No, that's good. Yeah, perfect. Now take that, look at it, memorize it, and put it on the discard pile. And then take about half of those and bury your card. Good. Now take that, memorize it, and put it on the discard pile and take half of those and bury all of them. I mean, sorry, I meant all of them. I said half. Yeah, I meant all. Okay, now I touch
trip
it.
me up.
Exactly. Now I take just this, and for the first time I touch it, and all I have to know, Sarah, is the bottom card and the top card. So what you could do is you could say, now I know your card's not on the top and it's not on the bottom, and you're done. You could do that. Or you could secretly look at the bottom, and you could secretly, I'm going to show you though this time, look at the top. It doesn't really matter. There's lots of ways to secretly look at a card.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand style. And just looking. And you can even just look and say it's not on the top, your card's not on the bottom, it's in the middle, and there's no way I could know where. If you know those 2 cards, watch what you do. The bottom card, the triangle is pointing down. It's on this side right here. When I tap it, it shows me that I've activated it.
Nice and highlighted.
Yep.
Foolproof again?
Foolproof. And guess which card I want to tap is that one. So I
7 of
find the
clubs.
7. It's easy to find. Tap it. By the way, let's show us. Was one of them the 8 of diamonds?
It sure was.
That
Sure
is pretty
was.
neat, you guys. Okay, so then when you close it, it goes back to where it was, and you got to tap this one next. But before you tap that, just because you don't want to give the wrong signal to the machine ever, before you tap it, you must tap this. That's the up arrow. So we're going to just look back here at the scene where you can really see when I tap this, and I'm going to tap the 2 of spades, but only after I tap the arrow here, so it's filled with white. As soon as you tap the white triangle and then you tap the top card, you've loaded it. That turns black. You've loaded it. And then you tap the circle in the middle, and it shows both at once.
And that is both the cards.
Those are both the cards. Now, that's good you said that, because, I mean, it's like I did not actually check, and you know for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the other thing it does, you can X out and tap the circle again and again and again. And every time you do, it'll show you a number on the side here. Now, I'm going to make that big for everyone. Now it went away because it's on a timer. Now watch. Tap the circle, and there's a number. And then it goes away because it's on a timer. And there's another number. Okay? Guess what those mean? You know what that means.
That timer is so that people don't see the numbers that you're about to tell them for their cards.
Right. You got it, Sarah. You rock.
Got it.
You totally got it. The way you said that is awesome. It's so that we don't know, they don't see the number I'm about to tell them. So you tap, you read those two numbers, and then if you forget, which I always do, right? I just wait, and then I tap it again, and I look really carefully, and then I write them. And I don't even talk about why I'm writing them at first if I've forgotten.
I would have never known that on the last go-round.
You didn't see it. Yeah. And I actually did it where it was there because I knew you wouldn't see it. Because I've done this enough to know nobody sees that. Even if you show them and you don't wait for it to disappear. It works.
I was focused on the cards, not the little number.
Exactly. Right. So it works. So now, folks, it is really powerful magic. Look what happens now. We're going to count to 11. See the 9 of hearts. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The 9 of hearts. Ta-da. And what you do, if you want to reverse the cards when you're doing this, you can end up ready to do the menu number 3 and menu number 4. So to reverse it, you just put them down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know what that was. 9 of hearts. That was some computer system talking to me. And
startled me.
Me too, actually. I didn't expect that. Here we go with 31, because that's 11. We go to 12 next. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And I'm reversing the cards. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And this is the 31st card, ladies and gentlemen. The 8 of diamonds.
Still, even with it shown, it still
Isn't it?
blows my mind.
Me too. Even going through this with people, it's so amazing. Now, to finish reversing, I have to do this subtly. You just go through each one while you're saying hello to everybody about what's just happened, and you finish it. And then, by putting this there and this here, you're in new deck order from 1 to 52, exactly the opposite of how we began, which was with menu number 1. And now it's in reverse, and that's why that says forward. And we can look, see the word. It's very hard to see, but it's right under the word 3, or the number 3. And right under the number 4, you see the number, or the label that's subtly saying forward, and reversed is above. 1 and 2 are reversed. 3 and 4 are forward. And Q, if you tap Q and then type Q, you get this. That explains menu number 2 and how you end up ready to go again in this correct order. Menu number 3 is just like we did at the beginning, where Sarah picks a card. Take a look at it, memorize it. I look at the bottom, remember what that is, and tap it. Now, on the previous one, number 1, it shows the card the other side, but this shows this one. Is that correct?
That is correct.
It is! The 8 of diamonds.
How?
Yeah.
I know you just explained how,
I did.
but how?
I know. It feels that way, you guys. It's so powerful. And then the final trick, and this is the hardest one, and it's called any card at any number, and it's menu number 4. And this is pick a card, so you pick any card.
Let's go 4 this time.
A 4. And now pick any suit.
Let's go diamond.
Diamond. And you can have multiple people doing this. They can even pass the phone from person to
23.
person. And she picked 23. Now you have to hit the yes button, because nothing works until that. So watch. They can do it or you can do it. Yes button. As soon as you do the yes button, the screen shows what they chose, and it says it to them. You know? And was that what we picked? That's what you picked? 4
That's what
diamonds
I
at
picked.
23?
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is going to teach me in a moment what card should be on the bottom. I don't know what it is yet, but whatever card should be on the bottom so that that card ends up at that spot. Right? Since it knows the order, it can do that. It knows this order. It's got this memorized, and I have it memorized up here.
You do know.
I do know. So, and we'll prove that in a moment, I guess. But let's tap this 3 times. Okay, everybody watch this. Tap, tap, tap. Okay, that's telling me that the, what did that say? You
2
can
of
tap it
clubs.
again. Yeah. 2 of clubs. 33 it said, and then it said something in parentheses. Did you see
19?
that?
Or 33 is in
and
parentheses.
then 19 green. Okay. Green means that you can turn the deck face up, and what was the card again?
19 green.
It was 19. It was the 2 of clubs.
Two
Okay,
of
2 of clubs, 19. Okay. Green means you can turn this like this and just go to the 2 of clubs. Till you see it, it's going to be about, it told us, tap 3 times, it's going to be about green, 19 green cards. So 19, easy, easy, easy. You go 19, you see the 2 of clubs, and you put it at the bottom. That's it. Now the, what is it? 4 of diamonds is at 23. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. As long as the deck was in the original order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Correct?
Correct.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. This is the 23rd card, folks. Flipping it over shows us. I know. You guys, it's so amazing. You've got to try this. You
Check
totally.
out the app. Check out the app. I'm definitely going to be fiddling with it in my free time.
Yeah, it's one of those. You can learn this in a year or in a day, you know, and it's beautiful however far you take it. You can memorize the deck, or you can work with it without memorizing and gradually memorize it. Once you do that, you can tap the wow button, and that takes us to the camera routine, which we'll do at this larger level here, where you tap the camera. You've previously typed these words and you just hit save, you hit camera, you reverse your camera so it's facing you, come out here, and you want to get the people up high. Oops, how come it, oh, that's
The
because I'm dim.
brightness is down
Yeah,
again.
Right, thank you. I'm just dim. Okay, we're good. I mean, that's good enough for this. So folks, you tap use photo and an overlay occurs. Now I got to turn the brightness down so the camera can see. And you can see obviously you get a good picture. Also, you can select from the pictures that are already in your picture library. Let me just show you that. That's tapping this menu item there and picking anything from your photo library, including sunsets and moons. Take a look at this.
Look at the moon right over that
Oh,
caption.
moon.
Perfect placement.
Yeah. That's kind of cool. So anyway, there's a lot to the app even for people who are professional and want to market their name, because when a photo has your website typed correctly, people can now tap that in their Photos app and it actually links using a web browser.
They don't have to remember anything.
Exactly.
Again, foolproof.
So tell me this, did we teach you how to do menu 1, 2, and 4?
Yes, we
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
And we went through and experienced them first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And mind-blowing both before and after learning.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it doesn't take the magic away from it.
No, even learning it doesn't really.
Yeah,
It doesn't,
no.
yeah. People should know that this app leaves you in position now to do something incredible with playing cards. But you don't use the app anymore. You can put this away now. And this is real card magic at its best, so to speak, where you're performing a routine with real, just with the cards themselves. And it's not even about memorization at this point. It's a whole nother style of magic. The memorized deck is great, but if I take this and if I shuffle it, that's a legitimate shuffle.
That was a legitimate shuffle.
And if I shuffle it one more time here, I can now ask you to give me a number from 10 to 20.
14.
I'm going to count down 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now, most magicians would stop there, but I like to go farther, as you've seen. So I'm going to take the numbers 1 and 4, add them together from your 14, and go 5 into your 14. Or do you want to change your number now that...
No,
Oh,
go
you
with
stick
5.
with... Okay. So here we go. Into your 14, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This becomes your card. Take a look at it.
Okay.
Don't show me what it is. And I put it back into the deck from where it came. And now, folks, you've already seen any card at any number. You've seen a bunch of things with the amazing mDeck. And imagine that I already know it's the 10 of clubs. Right?
How?
Okay. Well, mind reading. But I have to find the card to make it really good without the app, you know, just using my hands. Tenclubs. This spells 10 and this spells clubs.
10 of clubs.
The 10 of clubs. 10, Tenclubs, 10 of clubs. Now, most magicians would stop there, but I like to go farther than that. Look, all these that spelled 10 are tens.
What the?
And all the ones that spelled clubs are clubs.
Oh my. What? How?
And remember, I took that deck and shuffled
You
it.
did. I feel like
Before-
I've said how a lot, but how?
How? Okay, now I made a mistake. I shouldn't tell you this, but this should be an ace. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That way this is the best poker hand, the ace of clubs. That's a flush now.
What in
Well, the royal.
the royal flush?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one small problem. It's not good to do all this and end up with 3 face downs. So I made them all 4s to match the 4.
So you didn't make a mistake. You just wanted to do all that.
Right.
Oh my
So-
goodness.
At this point, I like to ask people if they'd like to learn how to win at poker.
Who doesn't want to learn how to win at poker?
Exactly, right? Especially as I'll remove the aces. And I'll show you how to control the aces. Remember, we just got that one.
Mm-hmm.
And now you have to be able to do the Haymo shuffle.
The Haymo
The
shuffle.
Haymo shuffle is real easy to do. You go like this. 1, 2, like that. And you take 3 aces, put them on top, and 1 on the bottom. So here's the Haymo that you got to do to get the aces to where you need them to be. You just do that, and then you do this. Then you throw the deck on top. And then you do like this. like that, and then one more. Now, if you cut the deck at exactly the right spot, you can deal 1, 2, 3, 4, ace. 1, 2, 3, 4, ace.
Oh my
1,
goodness.
2, 3, 4, ace. 1, 2, 3, 4, ace. 1, 2,
impossible.
3, 4, maybe king. Yeah. Woo! What do the other people have?
Not anything comparable.
Maybe a pair at the best, right? Generally, nobody gets a good hand on their first deal. You got to trade in cards before you have a good hand, right? So there's a pair. So someone might bet, but you want to have a little more betting going on, generally. So I'm going to show you what you do. Now I can't use the aces because they were just used. This is the undealt portion of the deck. So I have to start from there and try to find those aces if I can, but I'm not going to be able to because I'm dealing fairly and squarely, right?
I would hope so.
Yeah, just right from the top, like so. And remember, Sarah, all this was done with one deck of cards.
And
That's
not
a
magic
normal,
deck.
exactly.
Not a magic deck. No tricks.
No tricks. I'm going to call out what I think I gave this guy. I think I gave this guy a flush, which would be all the same color. One off. That could help with the betting. This, I tried to give two pairs, queens and nines.
Queens and nines.
This
How?
I tried to give him four of a kind, but I don't know if I got the threes or the twos. The twos. Okay.
Goodness.
We're going to look at this. This guy should get out of the game. He's only got a pair of jacks. Oops.
Oh, he doesn't.
He doesn't.
Got a pair of threes.
So, pair of threes. So then we have what was dealt to the honest dealer. This guy's going to turn in a card and get hit with the perfect flush to bet a lot on. This guy's going to turn in one and get hit with a full house. This guy's going to stop right there. This guy's going to, maybe turn in three. I don't know.
I'm not a
One,
poker person.
two,
So.
three.
How did you get back to aces?
Right. We kept dealing down to there. You see, remember the ace of spades? It was on the bottom of those aces. And it gives me, the honest dealer, the one thing I need to win. All the money.
This is why they don't want magicians in the casino, guys.
That's right. That's why we don't go into the casinos. My goodness.
Wow. That's impressive.
So that's a wrap. Now, thank you.
Thank you so much.
It's been great.
This is the mDeck series with professional magician Steffan Soule. Please check our video playlist for the next author-related videos in this series. Follow us at www.steffansoule.com.